Good day, traders. Quite an interesting week ahead with NFP on Friday. I'm sure everybody's excited about that one. But I will not be so excited about the NFP on Friday. I will be more interesting in actually orange news this week. There's one that's about to come out tomorrow, which is the personal spending and core PCE index. That one I will have a close look on, and then the average earnings on Friday. But I will not be so keen on the NFP story on Friday. Now, let me just tell you something why I'm not interested in NFP. The main thing is that the Federal Reserve had a certain mandate where they have to create jobs. Now, for the last 8 years, the US created quite a lot of jobs, but not all the jobs are good. The majority of the jobs was low earned workers, so like they earn less money. So that's why there's a problem with inflation in the United States. Because of the low wage jobs that was created, inflation can't go up because you need spending to get inflation up. So what will be for me interesting will be the core PCE, which stands for your personal consumption expenditure, which will be tomorrow, and your personal spending. So do the American people spend? If that news come out positive tomorrow, we will see actually a very strong dollar ahead for the week. And the other one is the employment cost index, which will be on Tuesday. That one I will look at because those numbers needs to come up because the US actually created a lot of jobs, but the jobs are not sustainable enough. So that's why I will not so concentrate much on NFP. Although NFP shows this week about 311,000 jobs were created in the United States, I will not concentrate much on that. I will more concentrate on average earnings, which is more important, because if that one picks up, it means that we will get a strong dollar. Average earnings is more important than NFP. Employment cost, which will be on Tuesday, that one it's more important, although it's orange news. And then the core PCE and the personal expenditure, which will be tomorrow, that it's more important and not much the NFP, because the Federal Reserve already created a mandate for the amount of jobs that they need to create. The other one that will be more interesting for me will be the CPI and the core CPI out of the Eurozone. Now that one is a bit flat, and there's already down pressure on the euro itself, the currency, due to the story of the Catalan and all of those stories. But the CPI and core CPI will be very important. So if there's the same news, which I do expect, it will be in line of forecast or lower, we will get a sell-off in the euro. Then you have the Bank of Japan. It will be basically the same story, printing money, blah, 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 same story, nothing will change there. The FOMC, I don't think we will have much of a difference of FOMC statement that we already know, that they will lift up the interest rate by the end of the year, and they start now to cut on the balance sheet that they have. So I don't see much of a difference that the Federal Reserve will actually put along. But the one that will be also interesting will be the Bank of England's interest rates. So I think the Bank of England will lift up the interest rates. It's long overdue. The inflation is a bit high, but I still see a downward pressure on the British pound, even though they lift up their interest rates, because the underlying fundamentals of Britain is very, very bad. Because you have retail spending down and you have inflation up, which is not good at all. It's supposed to be working hand in hand. So what Britain created over the last few years was bad inflation due to Brexit. So what actually happened that the retail sales go down and then you have inflation going down. So I still, even if the interest rates go up for Britain, I'm still selling the British pound. The other one on Friday will be the retail sales for Australia. That one is I don't expect the retail sales for Australia to go up. That economy, it's actually in a bad state. The debt are extremely high. The personal debt in Australia is about 200%. So, and the people are really struggling. And the retail sales to go up, that will be a big one. But even if the retail sales go up, I will still sell Australia. But I'm selling Australia straight away. But the one for me that will stand out is the dollar this week. Will the tomorrow's news, the personal spending go up, and the core PCE index will go up, and employment cost index go up, that I'm going to buy the dollar on, not on NFP. And average hourly earnings, if that is in line with forecast or better, I will go ahead with the dollar. So for me, for this week, it will be a look and see story, basically. I will first see how tomorrow, if the personal spending is up, then I will go ahead with the dollar. And employment cost, if that goes up, I will go ahead with the dollar. FOMC, I know what we're going to talk about there. The Bank of England, that is not a surprise. They're going to lift it up. But I'm more in favor with the dollar still until December. So for this week, please look ahead for tomorrow's news on the dollar. And on Tuesday, the employment cost index, and then also the CPI and core CPI on Tuesday of the euro. If you see bad inflation numbers for the euro, sell it off. Don't pay attention on the Bank of England. The Bank of Japan. It's the same story that we all know, like printing money, printing money. So I still look ahead for a strong dollar this week, unless tomorrow's news are a bit bad for me. But other than that, I see a strong dollar. Please don't forget to subscribe for our classes this weekend, which will be the 4th of November. You will get one of these t-shirts with the Barcelona on. And then you get also my book, which we will sign in class. So please, all payments must be done before the class. We will not carry cash in the class, please. And we only have 30 shirts and 30 books available. So please, if it's sold out, and then it's sold out, I will not now add more people on. So there's only 30, first 30 will be up. More people will be able to attend, but only the first 30 will get the t-shirts and the book. All the best for the week, and just be careful with trading this week because it will be jumpy. But all the best with trading for the week, and enjoy it. Bye-bye.